Hey, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Mr. Onyx back again with another video. Now in today's video we're going to be talking about one of the most requested tutorials I've ever seen. It's been 3 weeks since I uploaded. How did that happen? If this video can get 100 likes, I'll dedicate a whole week just to uploading tutorials. I'll upload a tutorial every day for that week. I'm not even kidding. Get this video to 100 likes and that'll happen. Now today's tutorial is going to be about close quarters or close combat, whatever you want to call it, just close-up fight scenes and how you can actually work around them. Just a roundabout discussion on how you can actively make this in your animations. One of the major problems I experienced while making this tutorial was the fact that I have no idea whatsoever about close-up fight scenes. I was literally just as lost as you. For the OGs of my channel, back in the day when I still uploaded certain types of animations, I never used close-up fight scenes, and honestly, I didn't know what to animate. It's what got me into the whole tutorial making thing in the first place. But after finding some certain close-up fight scenes I could find from different animators, I'd probably link them in the description, so be sure to check them out. I was able to just get a brief or broad idea of how the whole thing works, and I was able to put together two separate project. I have the first try and the second try, which I'll be showing you right now. But before I do, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. I mean, come on, you've watched like 10 of my videos already. Just subscribe. That's literally all I'm asking for. Okay, now starting off, this animation was pretty complicated. For the first part, I'm using completely separate nods. Honestly, what made me do this was one of the principles of animations, which is secondary animation, and it's basically where you add another animation to your current one just to give it a little more flair or spark. Okay, let me just go through this as detailed as I can with the whole double framing. Double framing basically is just, it's like math. The project is at 43 FPS. Now in this animation, I wasn't exactly double framing, I was actually quadra framing. Yes, that's a thing. How in double framing you would add only 2 of the same exact frames, in this project I added 4 of the exact frames. So the first 4 frames, like from frame 6 to frame 9 over here, are exactly the same thing. Nothing has been changed in frame 6 to frame 9, and then it's as you get to frame 10, 11, 12, 13, they're all the same as well. Then frame 14, 15, 16 changes, and so forth. Now here's my quick analogy of the math behind double framing. If you're animating at 43 FPS and you're adding 4 of the exact frames consecutively, basically you're just going to be seeing the animation move in 10.75 FPS. Basically the FPS divided by the number of frames you add. The point of the double framing thing, I don't really know how sticknodes works, but I can tell you that double framing actually does improve your animations, and it makes the animation look smoother. If you were to animate something like this with so many frame drops, I barely even eased in this animation. I had to do almost no easing whatsoever. If you were to animate this in a simple 16 FPS or 22 FPS with no double framing, your animation is going to come out looking like absolute garbage. Compared to this, you're not going to need that much knowledge about your easing. Now if you take your time to look through the frames of this animation, like I've said before, if you were to animate this in 16 FPS, it would not come out like this. For instance, when you go to frame 37, the stick figure slashes, yes, and then you go to like frame 42, and then the stick figure just makes a slight movement, the swish is gone, and then we go all the way to 46 and there's just another slight movement there, and that's just because of the fact that you don't stop instantly, you stop slowly, like the car explanation I gave in my previous video. In a regular animation, I would have kept on easing here just to emphasize the slow and make everything fluid with my arcs and whatnot, but in this animation I could just like go around about it and you know, go some look at that, it doesn't even flow one bit, and that's because the double framing is going to be there to fix that for me. It doesn't really matter, and you can see the amount of, you know, large gaps I'm giving. It doesn't even, like, your knowledge on easing can be absolutely basic when you're animating with this style, which is exactly why I recommend this for beginners.